Hey, doing more Bed Wars. Still messed up skin. I'm just, yeah, I'm just too lazy to fix it. Also, I don't have the file, but we're playing Bed Wars, talking about some band stuff. But I fixed my mic. I didn't realize until I posted the video just how quiet my mic was because I had it set down in OBS for some reason. So I turned it up. It should be loud enough, but we'll see. I don't know what the hell they're talking about in the chat, but anyway. So I was in band all through high school. Started playing in 6th grade. I played the alto saxophone. I have my own personal Yamaha. Yo, sir, excuse me. Still have a saxophone. Honestly, like my favorite thing in the world right now. So, yeah, that was like okay. I got too focused, but that was like, dude. Honestly, if you're thinking about joining band, the answer is just do it. That's pretty much it. Like, it's just the answer, you know. Yo, sir. Excuse me, sir. You just brought me all your gold. This guy's a little interesting. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted. Okay. But I guess we're gonna share just marching band stories. I talked about how I wasn't able to go on that one trip because of a teacher. Well, however, the trip I was able to go on was the next year. We didn't have to be UI eligible, but I was. My junior year, we went to Florida. And that was just a fun trip. Like, man, we went a little bit before the Star Wars things open that's new now. But it was still so much fun. I only been to Disney once as a kid, like little kid. So to be able to experience it all and not cry, because parents, if you don't know something about kids, they're terrified of Disneyland. I know there's no parents watching this, but man, most kids get terrified. It's actually like kind of funny, to be honest. Well, not gonna work. But we went for a week. We drove up there in charter buses, only two. But we had a big van. We had like 200 people in our van. And so we were cramped the entire time. Like, no room at all. No personal space. Which, that's the only thing about charter buses. I've been on a few charter buses with band, and they're really only nice for short trips. Normal school buses are nice for super long trips because you can lay down and lay back. Like, and I've been on long trips before, and school buses I prefer them. You get to lay down. Insert. That's okay. 1 second. See, we just do bam, and now he's gone for now. Here we go. A band. I need. Okay, you know what? We're just going. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. You would think I have ADHD. It's just I'm more focused on the game and I'm dyslexic. I swear. So we did a whole bunch of stuff. I got to ride a bunch of rides. At that point, I had already become a roller coaster junkie, um, and I am very much a roller coaster junkie. Like I love roller coasters. So we did a whole bunch of rides. My favorite, we did the Rock and Roller Coaster. I only got to ride it twice, I think. May have only ridden it once. Um, Man, that was fun. First time riding it. If you don't know, it's based on Aerosmith. Um, and so, and it shoots you off right at the beginning. So, we go, we get ready. My band director, my assistant band director, who was like just a blast of a person, and who honestly I would hang out with outside of school, because he's just funny to talk to. Um, he was in front of me. He had ridden it before because he's been to Florida a lot with bands. He just sits down, puts his restraints on, and throws up the like the rocker cymbal thing, and it was probably the funniest start to a ride I've been on. It was just perfect. Then we get launched off and stuff. Almost destroyed the bed. But that was just fun. You can't beat that, Man, we did a lot of stuff. But that's just a Florida trip. Other than that, we didn't really. My band didn't really do a whole bunch of other trips. We were supposed to. Freshman year, we were supposed to go to Sliverbun. That didn't work out because not enough people signed up. So they did this little town game thing that no one went to, including myself. It's like, oh, see who can hula hoop along with. Like, yeah, that's fun. Sophomore year, they went to San Antonio, which was, it would have been cool if I could have gone. Okay, I don't understand how you didn't get knocked off. Okay. But yeah, we did a lot of competitions, which is anyone in band, that's pretty much the best part of band. Okay, sir, I'm going to need you to stop it. Like, competitions are just fun. You go, you play your show. That's it. We played some pretty cool competitions, like just to lose the location. We played at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium a couple of times. We played at the high school they practice at, that was just a lot of fun. How are you back so fast? I don't understand. And honestly, the place the Cowboys practice at, like, they treat it more as if it's the actual, like, field in the actual field, like the AT&T Stadium. Kind of funny. I don't like this person. I don't want to block. Here we go. But that was a lot of fun. I really wish I could have gone to San Antonio. The stories from there were amazing. I did get to go to state solo ensemble once. I was supposed to go twice, but COVID happened my senior year and kind of messed everything up. I was actually super excited to go. Because I worked super hard on my solo, and then they canceled it. I was like, bro, what is this nonsense? You know? I want to see if I can get White off the edge and the bed at the same time. Hey, that's my thing. Yeah, that's a goal. We'll do one more game. kind of really shared a couple stories. I had a lot of weird stories. What's happened in the competition? There's been some amazing shows I've seen, um, which is the best part about going to a competition, really. Um, and I don't know, not a lot of weird stuff happened. I guess. I mean, other than just normal band stuff, but I don't know if that's considered weird. Like, band kids are just weird. Like, every band kid knows the stuff you do at competitions. Like, the way we had the roller coaster stuff, we had, like, it was just fun. We had to talk to people from other bands. My friends were in bands at different schools. I'm in Boy Scouts of America, or I was. I aged out. I did Eagle Scout though, so we're good. But so like I had friends in a school. I had two different schools next. One was an insane, like an amazing school. Like they had an amazing show every year. Made it to state every year. Um, the other school they made it to state every year too. They weren't as good, but they were still really good. And that was my band. We were okay. I mean, my junior year was by far our best show. We went from having, like, we ended with a 96. Um, and then we went my senior year back to like a 20 something. Just because my band director, he had a whole bunch of personal stuff going on my senior year with his mom. Like, his mom was actually dying and stuff. And so it's like, it's like I don't blame him, but he didn't pass on any of the responsibilities to like our assistant band director. I remember going to regional solo and ensemble, and we were like, "Hey, when are we coming to the class to get to leave? Because we have to leave before everyone else." And you're like, "Well, I don't know." And head band director's not here. Like, this is tomorrow, right? He's like, "Yep." And so it was just kind of one of those things. It's like, well, what do we do? You know? Also, yes, I'm taking the easy bed because I want double generators. Take advantages. um, that's not what I want. But, no, red, stop. Okay, they're not coming here. That's all I really care about. Okay, I see red over there. Not care about really. But like so like luckily we figured it out, but none of the responsibility is passed on. We had really good people helping my band director. My head band director wasn't that great. We had people from DCI, which DCI is professional marching band. It's only brass instruments. I'm trying to learn a brass instrument to do it before I'm 21, because that's the cutoff. It's like it's something, and it's like we had someone not even from just a normal DCI band, from like one of the top DCI bands. I forget exactly which one it was. We had someone who marched in blue coats. We had two people who taught in DCI, and it was just like they didn't really know what needed to be worked on. I don't know what they could see, so they worked on the stuff they could see, but it wasn't the most important stuff. So we didn't have a straight line. We had so many holes. So many people quit, or like not even quit, like just didn't care and didn't show up. We had two people try to miss practice so much. They skipped practice for a month, so that way they would lose their spot in marching. But there was no one else to replace them, so they kept their spot. Yeah, go my bed. And so it was like one of those things where it's like, well, what do you want us to do? You know? So yeah. I didn't realize like white just lost their life by doing that. It's okay. Someone's chasing me. That's red. I don't know if I like that very much. Yeah. Yeah, my brother in the background. Um, he's not chasing me, right? He probably is. I'm probably just gonna get a bop off the edge. So, senior year, I was really disappointed. I really wanted to get to state, and I worked really hard to get there. And it just didn't happen, you know? Ah, there he is. Okay, well, we're gonna. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. But yeah, it was just a rush off that I just like fireballed him to death. Man, he's the only one with his bed left too. But he was like, I was really disappointed. We went from having 96, which for those who aren't marching band, they grade your stuff from on a scale of 100. You get free judges, and they decide your score from there, right? People in marching band know this. So it was disappointing because I like worked really hard to get to state. We just came off from a 96. I knew we could do it. It just didn't happen. Which, you know, it happens. But yeah. Recording the video. Shut up.
I literally did not speak.
Shoot. Sorry, my brother on the background. Oh, family problems. But, no. I'm gonna think. I'm trying to think of all this cool stuff we did. Like, I don't know. There was, like, middle school was interesting. We did have one band director who actually graduated. He was in the first graduating class of my high school. That was kind of cool, I guess. Oh, I know something in band was weird. We had, so every year there's a white elephant in our band. A lot of groups do this. Um, but one thing we had is we had stuff that you'd pass around every year. And I think this is somewhat of a common thing. But we had 2 exit signs. Someone stole the second one though, so I had to get another one. And they signed every year. They had the signatures from the first people who did it too. I know that because, again, one of my band directors was in the first graduating class. Actually, my first head band director before he quit my sophomore year was the first band director of the high school. It wasn't until my senior year when all of the band directors who were there first quit. He's coming after me. Okay, sir, I don't like you there very much. Bro, what is this? Bro. Okay. Anyway, that was the last game, but I'll finish the story. We had the 2 exit signs, right? The funniest thing we had, and I almost got my junior year with a pair of mannequin legs. And they always dressed them up with different things like leggings. The first year was a thong. And it was just the funniest thing. You could always tell what it was. It was always in a trash bag. And it was the only thing in a trash bag. It was just these pair of mannequin legs. They didn't get signed. They just passed them around every year. They started a new one my senior year. So someone took the picture of my head band director and my assistant band director. And they photoshopped their faces onto Mike Wazowski and Sully, which that was just funny. They got him to sign it too, and they framed it. And so now that gets passed around every year. It's great. Uh, like we just had a weird band, man. It was a weird band, but every band is weird. There's not a whole lot of stories. It's just like, yeah, we were weird. I mean, we did have a band director say we had a kid that looked like Soul, or not Soul, kid who looked like Sid from Ice Age. It's the funniest thing too, because basically, kid walks, or band director walks through the door as like one of my friends were just eating lunch in the band hallway. One of my friends just points at my other friend. He goes, "Shut up, you stupid fucking prick!" And my band director walks through right at the end, so we're all like, "Oh, what you do when you're in high school and someone gets caught cussing." Um, and so my band director looks at him and goes, "Are you talking to me?" He's like, "No, I was talking to him." And my band director looks at him and goes, "Nah, looks more like Sid from Ice Age to me." Uh, and those same two kids, like the week before, the the one who looks like Sid just walked into the restroom, and the other one the other one who's a big guy just walks in behind him like a little bit after, like it was charging in behind him. The door slams and all we hear is from outside the restroom. That's by far just the funniest thing. Anyway, I'm stalling. Like, subscribe. Yeah, you, if you're watching this, you've probably been watching YouTube for a while. You know what to do. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Bye.